vintage air racers featured in the children's rebel game Air Racers. There's 1 to inverted. And 2 back to upright. The 2-point hesitation roll and clump crazy. It's called the flip top. Keep your eye on the airplane again, folks. This is the real thing. This is not a bottled airplane that Brad Wursten likes to fly when he's not flying air shows. Flips the airplane over its nose. And now he holds the airplane just above the stall speed upside down as he unwinds the airplane on that 45-degree line. Folks, what do you think of Brad Wursten? Now, airshow pilots like to use a variety of turnaround maneuvers to keep the show right in front of you. Here's one. He likes to call this the Humpty Bump. Looking at the bottom side of the airplane as he falls back on that stick. Down towards the ground, spinning the airplane once again as he finds the center line of the runway to set up for his next maneuver that he calls the tumble. Over Delta, slow rolling the airplane, and there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. A 4-point hesitation roll on the upline. Now again, he kicks in hard left rudder, a little bit of opposite aileron so that the airplane doesn't flip onto its back. Now stop rolling the airplane as he comes out of that. Lots and lots of airspeed now. As he comes to center stage, this is called the torque roll. It is Brad turning the airplane into the helicopter. There are the ailerons on the tips of the wings are spinning the aircraft. Now, right about here, the torque of the engine takes over and starts to spin the aircraft further. Now, shifting it into reverse, hanging it on the prop, he starts to slip back down through his own smoke as gravity takes over. There's 1, there's 2 plane lengths, and there's the recovery. The torque roll performed so incredibly well by Brad Wursten. Foundation. The youth program called Elevate Your Life is the action arm of the foundation. It was founded by airshow performer Greg Poe as a result of the tragic drug-related death of his son Ryan Jake in August of 2002. The foundation's mission statement is utilize aviation to inspire, motivate, and provide a path for young people to realize their dreams. The encouragement that these young people receive to follow their dreams has truly been a lifelong dream of Brad Wursten. There you had a little demonstration of the incredible roll rate of the MX2 will use to get the airplane turned around and back over the fields to crop ducks. All right, right on the deck now, back up to the stop. Again, rolling and rolling the airplane, doing it some more. He calls this the centrifuge. Again, using the torque of the engine, as well as the gyroscopic energy of the propeller to flip that airplane through the sky. But he has in a tumble there. He calls this maneuver the tsunami. Now you saw Vicky Benson perform this maneuver before. Watch as Brad performs the barrel roll and keeps it probably within 500 feet of the ground. This is a salute to the Cyclone helicopter we saw before. This is called the Cyclone. And again, just above the stall speed. That's the point where the wings don't want to produce much more lift. Now he's going to use on 355 horsepower to pick up some airspeed and get that MX turned around and ready for his next maneuver. It should be called the tidal wave. It's an inside tumble, like you see right there. And now he's got the stick fully into his lap, using the power, just hovering the aircraft very much like a helicopter. inside out. Boy, you don't just jump in an airplane like this and start performing unlimited aerobatics. Positive G's back to negative G's in very short periods of time. Blood rushing to their head, then rushing to their feet. Kind of maneuver. There's the slider, looking at the top side of the airplane as he slides across the sky. And he's going to flow in a few rolls there at show center, and I think he's just going to let it slip back through his own smoke there. Brad Wursten in the incredible MX2. And you will see him drenched with sweat. He will have a big smile on his face because he's used to flying in Utah, where the density altitude is much higher than we have here today. This elevation of this airfield is only 5 feet above sea level, and so the airplane has a tremendous more power than what he would have back home in his Utah place. Those high altitudes. Now look at this. Once again, hanging on the prop, trying to show the cyclone in our Eurocopter what it's like to be hovering through the sky in a fixed-wing airplane. So Brad, like I was saying, just loves to come down to sea level because he is able to throw this airplane through all his aerobatic routines and it feels like he has a much more powerful machine. I don't see it. Maybe this was a false start. Look at that, folks. Brad Wursten just side slipping the airplane down the show line. We've been mentioning a number of our headline sponsors.